Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Storytime with Laylee. Today, we're taking a trip to the cheerful little town of Maplewood, where every summer holds a very special tradition, one that all the kids look forward to with buzzing excitement. It's called the Magical Neighborhood Parade. Now, this isn't your average parade with big floats and marching bands. Oh no. This is the one day of the year when pure, unbridled imagination takes over the streets and anything you can dream up can come to life. Lily is a bright, bubbly girl with curly blonde hair and a serious love for anything that sparkles. For weeks, she had been meticulously planning and preparing for the big day, a mission this year, to transform her ordinary bicycle into a magnificent, flying rainbow unicorn. Just picture it. She spent hours gluing long, colorful ribbons to the handlebars so they would stream behind her like a rainbow tail. She carefully attached dozens of glittery, shimmering stars to the spokes of her wheels, hoping they would catch the sunlight just right. And for the final, magical touch, she crafted a tiny, perfect unicorn horn to sit right at the very front of her bike. Now, right across the street lived her best friend, Max Carter. Max is a funny, adventurous boy who's always ready for a new challenge. While Lily was busy with her unicorn, Max had his own grand plan. He was determined to turn his trusty skateboard into a superhero speedboard. He grabbed his paints and gave the board a bold red and blue makeover, just like his favorite comic book hero. He then cut out cool-looking cardboard wings and attached them to the sides. The finishing touch was his very own homemade cape, a bright red sheet that he hoped would flutter heroically behind him as he zoomed down the sidewalk. The morning of the parade arrived, and it was absolutely perfect. The sun cast a warm, soft glow over the entire town of Maplewood, as if it was just as excited as the kids. Families started to line the streets, setting up lawn chairs, waving little flags, and getting their cameras ready. The air was filled with a happy hum of anticipation. At the starting line, it was a spectacular sight. All the kids from the neighborhood gathered, a kaleidoscope of creativity. There were bicycles, skateboards, scooters, and even a few red wagons that had been completely transformed into incredible pirate ships and futuristic rocket cars. Everyone was chattering excitedly, showing off their creations and admiring what their friends had made. Then, the moment everyone was waiting for arrived. A sharp whistle blew, signaling the start of the parade, and the street burst into a whirlwind of color and motion. Lily pedaled her rainbow unicorn bike with a huge smile on her face, feeling incredibly proud. Her ribbons swirled and danced in the air, looking just like she had imagined. Right beside her, Max was on his superhero speedboard, weaving skillfully down the street. Crouched low, pretending to fly at super speed, his cape billowing out behind him as he acted out saving the town from imaginary villains. The crowd absolutely loved it, shared, clapped, and cheered for every single child that passed by. Their joy spreading like sunshine with every roll of a wheel. But then, about halfway through the parade route, a sudden mischievous gust of wind swept through the street. It caught Max's cape and twisted it into a tangled knot, pulling it tightly around him. He wobbled on his board, trying to fix it, but he couldn't reach. Seeing her friend in trouble, Lily immediately stopped her unicorn bike. She hopped off and ran over to Max, and together, they carefully worked to untangle the knotted cape. As they did, something wonderful happened. The crowd, seeing this small act of kindness, clapped even louder than before. They weren't just cheering for the amazing costumes and decorations anymore. They were cheering for the friendship and teamwork they saw right in front of them. It was a beautiful reminder that it wasn't just the creativity that made these kids stars, it was their kindness. By the end of the day, as the sun began to set and the last decorated wagon crossed the finish line, everyone in Maplewood agreed. This year's parade was, without a doubt, the most magical one yet. It was filled with more laughter, more color, and more heart than ever before. And as for Lily and Max, they rode home side by side, their unicorn and speedboard parked safely for the night. They had learned a very important lesson that day. They learned that imagination is a wonderful, powerful thing, but it shines its very brightest when you share it with a friend. Thanks so much for watching this story with us today. If you enjoyed our trip to Maplewood, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that warm the heart. We'll see you next time.